come really to get the services of this execution hub. So this is something that we explored, and I think this could be quite an interesting opportunity and a way to collaborate. I want to finish with a quick story. We all know Djokovic, you know, the tennis player. A few months ago, he won one of his Grand Slams. And somebody shouted from the crowd, "Can you give us your shirt?" So he took the shirt, threw it to the crowd. And then somebody shouted, "Can you give us your how do you say? Sole shoes for the suit. The soles, yeah? How do you say it in English? Insole. Thank you, the lady from Harvard. Insole. So, sorry, I ruined it. Again, somebody asking about the shirt, he threw the shirt. And then somebody asked him, "Can you give us your shoes?" And he took the shoes, and he was about to throw the shoes, and then he said, hold on, and he took the insole out of it, and he kept it. And he threw the shoe without the insole. And then a young journalist asked him when he went down, "Why didn't you throw the insole?" He said, "You crazy? This is my secret weapon." Apparently, this is insole that is designed by a special technology, yeah, is in Israel. A guy sits near Tel Aviv and designed for special athletes, for NBA players, Mr. Papadopoulos, and they use it because it gives them an edge. They cannot take drugs anymore, God forbid. Difficult, yeah? Not good idea, not good idea. So what they're left with is technology. So I don't wish you, I know you're going to see great startups today. Thank you very much, again, the Patras Science Park for taking on this regional competition, for leading the way in the last few months, and I wish you all a great afternoon.
Before we start with the presentation of the contestant companies, I would like to present the jury panel. Ms. Ioanna Sabrakou, Head of International Affairs, General Secretariat of Telecommunications and Posts, Vice Chair, Hellenic Association of ICT Engineers, Member of the Board of GSA of Europe. Mr. Gerasimos Metzelopoulos, General Manager, Patras Science Park. And from the other side, Dr. Yannis Kanelopoulos, Hellenic Startup Association Software Improvement Group Amsterdam, and Mr. Theodore Michalareas of Velti. Now we can start the presentation of the companies with our first company, which is Athlenta. Mr. Papadopoulos.
Hello to everybody, and welcome to Athlenta. Athlenta is a platform that connects young talent player with the people who look for young talent player. Innovate? No, but we make this through the video annotation tool. But before I start my pitch, I want to represent our team, because our team is the stronger point on that project. So we have Nikos Figos, he has more than 20 years experience with the Sports Scout and video annotation tool. Manolis Sagaridis, he gave us his experience on the international level of administrator. Evgenia Zachariadou bring to the team her technology for the marketing. And I myself give to the team the psychological and the mentality of the player. Also, we have 3 developers and 1 designer. So, what is the problem today? The problem today that every young talent player upload his video today to the internet, and with the hopeless that some of the team watch this video and take him to his roster. But what's happened with all the video with anarchy and big this database? Only YouTube have today 16 million video of basketball. But if we ask from YouTube to bring us one player, basketball player, center, and left-handed, that is the result we will take. Zero, nothing. And what's happened if we ask exactly the same question in Atlanta today? This is the result we will get. How it's happened? Very simply, because we give chance to our player not just to upload the video, but with the machine that we give him and two button action, we give him the chance to find himself on the video and to tag the frame with specific sports characteristic. This is get his data profile and create a big database. And this database is be viral today on the sport. So in Atlanta database, we can go from the athlete to the frame and from the frame back to the athlete. Let's see the market. We have 50 million of athletes. We have 1.5 million of scouts. And when we say scouts, we mean teams, agents, coaches, university, college, everybody who want to get access to the Atlanta database. Let's see what's happened today and the solution that we already have in the sports marketing and the sports recruiting. From one side, we have the traditional analyst machine, scouting machine, and from other side, we have traditional network with the statistic, with the videos, but without video annotation tool. And now we come in the middle and cover this space and give to the player to make by themselves this video annotation and promote themselves. Excuse me. So let's see our numbers. We only 3 months in the air. We launched the product 3 months ago and already we have 4,000 young talent players with 800 sessions per day and only 12% of bounce rate. And be careful, our users stay in platform not 1, not 5, not 10, but 12 minutes. So our KPIs growing very, very extremely fast. And the quality of the users, because this is very important. It's not important that we take 4,000 users in 3 months, but the quality of the users today in Atlanta, all the young players, all the talents, it's already inside. All the young players of under 15, under 18, under 20 national team already have the profile in Atlanta. Teams like Panathinaikos, Olympiacos, AEK already use the platform to make recruit this player. Players like Diamandidis, Panoulis, Pritis, Antetokounmpo, NBA star already have the profile in Atlanta. And with this kind of numbers, and with this kind of KPIs, we can say that we already make our small proof of concept. Now it depends on the time to grow, to go in other market, and to go step by step take it sports by sports. The number of the financial number is not important because Atlanta is not just a startup. Atlanta give to the young players to make their dreams true. Thank you very much.
Now I would like to also announce that we have also 2 members of the jury panel, Mr. Professor Spiros Denagis, University of Patras, Department of Electrical Engineering, Ms. Maggie Athanasiadi, Head of Ekinisi Lab, Hellenic Federation of Enterprises. And now the jury panel can ask 1 or 2 questions. You have only 2 minutes. To Mr. Papadopoulos.
Don't be shy.
We're quite surprised that we see you today here. Congratulations, and also for the way that you present. We'll hire you to present our our job. How do you think that to exploit your database in outside Greece, or you are already doing that?
No, we don't do this, and we just keep focus, because this is important to focus, first of all, to make proof of concept. If we start to grow everywhere, and in all the kind of sports, we just make mistake, and we don't know from where this mistake will come. That's why we focus the market. We know very good exactly the market in Greece, in basketball. We improve our product. We make fine tune in our product, and after that, when we know which is the secret, we start to growing, first of all, in different countries, and after that, we start to grow in different sports. More questions?
Hi.
Hello.
I was also a sports player, volleyball player, so I know many things. So you said you have no innovation, but I think you have. We'll explain it later. What about the business opportunity? Can you tell us the sources of your revenues?
What do you mean? Like
Your
this?
market.
What
is your business model in a snapshot?
Yes. Business model that we give the special filter for the market. So the special search filter, you will pay for this filter. For the players, it's totally free. The players make the content by themselves. And here it's against our concurrents, because our concurrents is traditional marketing scouting machines. They create content for the players. We let this content to create players by themselves, and we will charge this special machine. So for example, if you want to search one player, 2 meters, left-handed, position, center, and 18 years old, and you want to see his 2-point shot, you just press start, and machine will give you this result. And this is be very viral for us.
So they pay for that?
Yes.
One last question, but we don't have time. We can go further and you can have as many questions you would like. The second company is Core Interface, Mr. Rafael Ben. Hello.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Rafael Bene. I'm co-founder and chief research officer of Core Interface. I'm also teaching cognitive neuroscience at University of Zagreb's medical school, and I'm delighted to be here in Patras to show Core Interface. Please excuse my sometimes strong French accent. So, Core Interface is more than a company, it's our life project. We are unlocking brain potentials. Natko is my best friend since we studied anatomy at our first years of medicine. After our medical degree, I went to neurological department, while Natko went and became a specialist in radiology. And we teamed up with an IT genius, Ivan, and Marin, a basketball player and basketball coach. Dino is our project manager. So, after working with neurological patients, helping them to regain their motricity, we switched and decided to apply our knowledge of the masters of movement, the athletes. It's like when you switch from Fiat Uno to Ferrari. So the new problems we are facing are concussion, fatigue, and failing under pressure. To fight this problem, we use brain science as our guide and neurofeedback as our weapon. Neurofeedback is a type of biofeedback that uses real-time displays of brain activity, mostly EEG, to teach self-regulation of brain function. Advantages are long-term stability and long-term safety. So we needed a software that could synchronize video recording and wireless brainwave recording. We didn't find it, so we created one and named it Brainalyzer. Since then, we collected...
Can you stop for this? Because there is a noise in the background.
Yes, I see, I'm sorry, but...
Wait until it's sorted.
Keep it like this,
Yes.
and some will be better.
You hold this very tightly on
Very tightly, okay. Yeah, it's better like this. Like, it's, no, it's. It's better? Yeah, it seems to be better. Sorry for the technical problems. So, actually, we didn't find it, so we created one and named it Brain Analyzer. Since then, we collected a huge amount of data, and actually, our brainwave database is our treasure. That's why we called it our brain bank. We are proud to have the brainwave profiles of Olympic, world, European champions in archery, shooting, golf, karate, boxing, NBA players, and golfers. What we are doing with the data? Our main strength is that we know what to do with the data. We create dedicated algorithms. These dedicated algorithms are made that we are tracking, we find, and we reward in an entertaining way the brainwave patterns that are specific to elite athletes. And then we reward these patterns for everyone who is willing to boost their mental performance. That's how our first baby is born. It's Hit the Gold. Hit the Gold is actually developed to help archers boost their mental performance in archery, and is based on the brainwave patterns of elite archers that we have in our brain bank. If you see, our ambassadors are former cadet and junior world champions in archery, Mario Vavro and Domagoj Budan. And actually, Domagoj just won in the Senior World Cup in Antalya the bronze medal after 2 months of working with Hit the Gold. Many top archers and professionals tested Hit the Gold and answered our questionnaire. And we received the highest grades in answer, and everybody are willing to test and to use Hit the Gold as soon as possible. We were featured in worldarchery.org, and we received requests from literally all continents. So now, actually, the product launch is scheduled for the Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro. That's why we are very happy to light the flame here in Greece, as it should be. And after winning the competition, we will be able to improve our B2C marketing and B2B marketing, to scale our product, and to optimize our production chain. And if we, by any chance, don't win, as everywhere in Croatia we do, we will blame the referee, because it's the only explanation in Croatia for losing. Thank you all, and see you in Rio de Janeiro.
Thank you so much. The jury panel, if there are any questions, but please remain strictly. We have only 2 minutes. 1 or 2 questions, please, or else we can continue.
So if I understand correctly, what you sell is the software, right?
Exactly.
So what's going to be the business model? Licensing to a specific
Actually,
team?
yes. It's as a software as a services. The software is Hit the Goal. It's a neurofeedback dedicated algorithm for archery, which is in the packet with a NeuroSky sensor. It's a sensor, EEG sensor, that record your EEG, your brain waves.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Hello, congratulations, good
Thank
luck. How many people till now have tested this software?
Like 40, but 10 from the top 30 archers in the world. You saw on the photo, it's the president of World Archery Association, and actually that's our way to come to archery market via top archer. And Mario and Domagoj are both in top 25, and they are both working with Hit the Gold and talking about Hit the Gold, and that's why we receive a lot of requests from everywhere.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And Christian? Yes?